They say conflict leaves a mark on the land that rain cannot wash away. To heal the ground, we needed more than hope. We needed a miracle. Alfalfa, the green gold.
For years, the vast and fertile lands of Plateau State have been tragically linked to conflict. Tensions between local farmers and nomadic herders, often driven by shrinking grazing resources, have felt like an intractable problem. But in Bokkos local government area, one of the epicenters of the herder-farmer crisis, a new story is growing from the ground up.
So one is to appreciate the Alternative Bank, the initiative. It is not the initiative of the university, but rather the initiative of the Alternative Bank. And in their initiative as a policy, they have considered the Alfalfa Project as their own corporate social responsibility to address the issue of livestock development, much especially that has to do with the challenges concerning this particular livestock industry.
On the fields of Plateau State University PLASU, a partnership with the Alternative Bank is proving that the solution may not lie in military force alone, but in a simple, extraordinary plant, alfalfa. This collaboration is not only challenging long-held agricultural assumptions, it is actively demonstrating how one crop can become an engine of peace, productivity, and prosperity. In that sense, alfalfa becomes Nigeria's green gold, a local solution with national impact.
The issue of the insecurity bordering around livestock and the practice that hitherto the herders have adopted in practicing livestock production in Nigeria, which is traditional and it is not helpful for any reason to increase production and also to meet with the high demand for protein. And for them to have conceived this initiative and for them to also release the fund in form of a research grant to conduct this as a way of trying to ameliorate or mitigating the challenges of the herder-farmer conflict, it is highly commendable. It may sound one kind, that how can alfalfa address the problem of herder-farmer conflict? But let me tell you, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step.
In that context, the idea of using alfalfa, a crop commonly associated with temperate climates in Nigeria's tropical environment, was met with deep skepticism. Many believed it was impossible because alfalfa simply wouldn't survive the climate and therefore could never be part of the solution.
But one of the reasons why farmers or herders move with their animals from one place to another is in search of food and water, feed and water. Nothing. It's not that the herder likes moving his animal from one place to another. It is because during the dry season, there are less feed material in the northern region. So they have a unidirectional movement along the coastal area.
That perseverance led to breakthrough from theory to triumph during the early trial phase.
Most of the cattle routes, because of increase in population, it has been actually overtaken because of urbanization, because of increase in number of people who want to go into farming activities. Most of those areas have been encroached, and that has led to the conflict. There are no cattle routes, and anytime the herder wants to move with his animals, he's either entering into farm, encroaching into people's farm, or whatever, and that leads to conflict. So to me, it is a long way, but alfalfa, the Alternative Bank, has actually taken a bold step. I've not had any commercial bank in Nigeria that has taken this bold step by Alternative Bank. So we'll continue to recognize, appreciate, and commend Alternative Bank for this, and for the university under the leadership of Professor Sugar Best. I can tell you that we're still working out how we can sustain this relationship. And we want to consider the next phase going forward as phase 2. This is phase 1, we're working towards phase 2.
The data is clear, Associate Professor Fanangwai affirms. It is a powerful statistic, one that challenges established agricultural assumptions across the continent. This is where Alternative Bank becomes central, not as a distant sponsor, but as a strategic enabler of the project's vision.